Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving my dining table a makeover and revamping it. I got this dining table off of Facebook Marketplace for free. It's an Ikea table and it's not real wood, so when I had refinished it the first time, I did this faux wood look because I really wanted that farmhouse look. But since then, my style has changed and the table has also started to chip, so I decided to give it a makeover. So here I'm just taking off the hardware so I can get the seat off of the chair so I can take it outside to sand and spray paint. These chairs were originally black and then I painted them white to go with the table. These are from our old dining room table, which I still do have. I just have stored away because I wanted a smaller table for our smaller space that we have. So I'm just sanding off most of the white paint, or as much as I can get off of these chairs, and then I'm going to spray paint them with this Rust-Oleum paint. It's in Farmhouse Black and it is a matte spray paint. So now I'm applying Citri Strip to the top of the table. This is a paint stripper. I'm applying it with a brush, but I did go in later on and just like smooth it out with my hand. I felt like that was easier. Make sure you wear gloves when you do this. And then I'm going to cover it with some saran wrap just to keep it wet, because if you let it dry out then it won't scrape off as easily. And I'm only doing this to the top of the table. Not really sure why I decided to do it just to the top, but I decided just to scuff sand the base of the table instead of stripping it. Once the Citri Strip has been sitting for about 30 minutes to an hour, the longer you let it sit, the better it's going to work, but I think I let mine sit for about an hour because I'm pretty impatient. But now I'm just scraping it off. Some spots scraped super easily, some were a little bit tougher than others, but for the most part it wasn't too hard to scrape off. I didn't have to go in with like a second layer. I just had to scrape a little bit harder in some spots. I didn't film this step, but once I was done stripping the table, I went ahead and got some mineral spirits and a scrubbing sponge and scrubbed all the sticky residue and whatever was left over off of the table. Now I'm taking the table apart and taking it outside so I can sand and paint it. I did do the leaf, but I didn't film me doing the leaf. It's the same exact steps for the rest of the table: stripping, painting, sanding, all the same steps. Also, this table was so awkward to get through this door, but we did it. So now I am sanding the base of the table and the table top with 220 grit, I believe, and then I wipe it down and go ahead and spray paint it with that same black Rust-Oleum spray paint. So here I show you that I'm using a matte polyurethane, but I actually went back a couple weeks ago and changed it and did a satin polyacrylic. The matte polyurethane was great if you want a true matte finish, but it did show a lot of scrapes and scratches. Like the smallest little scratch would show up and it wouldn't buff out, it wouldn't go away, so I ended up refinishing the top of the table. I did also use the matte finish for the chairs, which I feel like was fine, but the satin was definitely much better for the tabletop, especially since it's such a high traffic area, so it's going to get a lot of use and I don't want it to be scratched up. And this is the finished product, and this is with the satin finish. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.